Welcome back. We're going to do row 7A. Row 7A says back of work. We are back of work. We're going to work in color A. And I don't like my yarn twisted. Never, because it can make knots. And now it's over a cable which I use. And now I'm going to shake the camera a little bit because I'm like that. Because of the wire that's hanging here to charge my phone while I'm taping. And side stitch 7A. The color B goes to the back. It says BB, so hang it at the back. It doesn't say BF, it says BB, so it hangs at the back. Pay attention about that, that's important. And I start with the side stitch, and I already made it in my previous DC and the previous row because I like it, that I have a little chain hanging there. It's better to secure your work. And we're going to do the side stitch and then 2 fronts. We have a cluster in the back, so please take care which stitch you take. You need to have the first there, and you make your double crochet using 2 loops and then chain 1, and it says 2 at the front, so we're going to through the next window. And here you see you're already skipping this one automatically because this stitch is seeing through the windows, this one, but always check that you have the third one. See, 1, 2, 3, because the second one is covered by this chain you just made here, and pull it forwards because there are in the front 1 and 2 and chain 1. See, we got the side stitch, we got the first of the fronts in that stitch here, and we skipped this one because that's it's better if I hold it under the camera and not hear the work. Sorry, I will just show it again. We got a side stitch and 2 fronts. This front is covering this stitch here, this chain is covering the next one, the next post, and the double crochet is covering the other post. We did our chain, and now it says 1 back and 4 front. 1 back, this is easy, this is just interlocking. 1 back and 4 front. I need to secure my yarn. 1, 2. See, get the next stitch here, pull it to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it not? Come on, there, and front there. Now, if you had to go back here somewhere, see in between, you can't have a back here. When it's a cluster of this, you don't have a back. So it's to check your work. If you see you have to do a B, and there is a solid window over it, you can't do it back. It's always in the front. If it says a B, then there is, or you miscounted, or I had a pattern mistake. That happens, but not often. I try to avoid mistakes as much as possible, but I am a chaotic person, creative but very chaotic, and sometimes I don't see it and it slips through the testing of the pattern. So it is still a lot. I programmed a lot, but it's still handwork, and so many stitches you can make a mistake, you know, but this pattern doesn't have a mistake. It says 4 in the front and then yarn over, and then 1 back, and then 2 in the front again, and then here 2, 1. See, that is the first double crochet of that cluster. Pull it forwards and then chain 1, covering the solid stitch, the middle stitch here, and then the next front, and that is in the last double crochet of that cluster. Pull it forwards there, and then side stitch. That is just in this chain of 4, and immediately I chain 1, 2, 3, 4, which is my start side stitch for the next row in orange. There, your work looks like this in the back and this in the front. All those yarn threads. See, I'm going to see the pattern already a little bit. It's a simple pattern. I use it and abuse it a lot because it's easy to make and it's small and it's simple. Okay, I hope you liked it and you learned some stitches from it, or the solid stitches, which we didn't use in this row, but maybe you'll join me in the next row which has solid stitches again. Yay!